I was pregnant for 18 months and ended up laying an egg for the emperor. Everyone thought I was some kind of monster who cheated on him, but the emperor and the prince were both moved to tears. It all started on mid-autumn night this year. I was just a little flower maid, and the drunk emperor had his way with me in the bushes. But afterward, he didn't own up to it. No acknowledgement, nothing. So I just swallowed it and kept quiet, and went back to being a flower maid for another month. The day the empress was found to be pregnant, the whole palace was overjoyed. I even got some bonus money along with everyone else. But then out of nowhere, I started throwing up every single day. I thought I'd come down with some kind of incurable disease. I had no choice but to dip into my savings and ask my aunt to find me a doctor. But that tiny little bribe ended up bringing me the biggest blessing of my life. Girl, this is a pregnancy pulse. Just as my aunt was pressing me to reveal who the father was, a royal decree from the Empress Dowager arrived. And just like that, my baby was officially recognized. I went from flower maid to imperial consort Rue. The imperial family had struggled with heirs for years. I got pregnant on the first try, proof that I was seriously fertile. I ignored the jealous stares from every woman in the palace, and happily moved into Qingyue Palace. The emperor even had a private kitchen set up just for me. Whatever I wanted to eat, I just told the staff to make it. Honestly, that made me warm up to the emperor a little. I mean, I'd have to find a man and settle down eventually anyway, and the emperor is seriously good looking. Sleeping with him? That's honestly a win for me. A few days later, the empress gave birth to a little prince first. My maid Xiaoju went to get the scoop and came back with the tea. My lady the empress had a boy. But the emperor and the empress dowager don't seem happy at all. I figured they were just too happy to show it, but Xiaoju told me to watch my mouth. 3 days later was the little prince's third day celebration. For the firstborn legitimate son, there was surprisingly no big fanfare, just a small gathering in Qifeng Palace, and the emperor didn't even bother showing up. Looking at the empress's dark, cold expression, the concubines dropped off their gifts and quietly slipped away. 7 days later, the prince's name was finally announced, sent out to the entire palace, and everyone was laughing. The name basically meant reluctantly accepted. That same afternoon, a huge pile of smashed porcelain was dragged out of the empress's palace. In the middle of all this tension, my contractions hit. The firstborn legitimate prince wasn't even wanted. So what was gonna happen to my kid? The pain had me on the verge of blacking out. The midwives kept screaming in my ear to push. I had nothing left to push with. I felt like I was literally dying. The baby's dad is the emperor. It's not like I could curse him out, and it's a dragon heir. So I just sat there stewing in misery. Just as I was sobbing my eyes out, the man responsible actually showed up. The emperor was here to stand up for me. These midwives are bullying me. Help, someone save the little prince. Haha, dear brother. How about we swap in some new midwives for this little sister-in-law? She was loud enough for the whole palace to hear. Those 3 insufferable midwives finally backed off. I desperately asked Xiaoju, who was feeding me ginseng soup, "Can you just make me a bowl of noodles instead?" This ginseng soup does nothing for my hunger. My lady, you can't be eating noodles while you're in labor. Don't leave. If there's no noodles, at least let me finish the soup. Giving birth takes so much out of you, okay? Just as I was venting, the emperor's voice came from outside. Give it to her. I happily dug into the chicken noodle soup Xiaoju brought me. And finally, one last wave of pain hit, and I delivered. But I didn't hear a baby crying. Instead, the midwives and Xiaoju both collapsed on the floor. What on earth did I just give birth to? What is this thing? Oh my god! If they find out, they'll brand me a monster and have me killed. But even if it's just an egg, I pushed it out with everything I had. Don't be scared. Mama won't let anyone hurt you. I held it close and couldn't help but want to kiss it. Maybe this is just what a blood bond feels like. The more I looked, the cuter it got. Can't let anyone find out. I need to hide it somewhere. We're so done for. Mama's going down with you. I laid an egg. One look and he'll think I cheated on him. What am I gonna do?